Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm so excited because I would like to share with you something is very new and something is very difficult because I have a client who reached out to me solve their conversion tracking problem, right? Client have a Woocommerce website, client have a shopping website, right? They want to sell their product, but they don't know how to set up the conversion tracking and how they work, and they don't know why that is most important for conversion tracking for their business. So now I would like to share with you how I set up for conversion tracking for my client, and I will show you with you how I audit for client for quickly. So now I will get into my computer, then I will show you something how I did for this client. Yeah, let's go started, right? Yeah, so I will do quick audit. So you can see client website. I will quick audit this one. I check the client have a Woocommerce website, WordPress website. Also they are using Woocommerce platform. Right, so now I would like to share with you something quickly and difficultly, something like that. Now I have already audited the client and audit the client website. I have already completed the tracking, all everything what that are looking for. And one thing I did something is perfectly and accurately for tracking purpose, because client don't know how to use server-side tracking, why they need for server-side tracking for their business. So they don't know about that. So I just tell them how to set up their conversion tracking and how to server-side tracking will be very benefit for their business, and how server-side tracking will be getting to help to getting lots of accurate data, stuff like that, and lots of information we are getting from the client. So now I will show you something. You can see I already created Google Tag Manager. I will show you something. I already created Google Tag Manager, server-side tracking, and also you can see this is the server container. This is the server container that I created for client server-side tracking. This is the browser container, right? This is a browser container I already created for all of data that are needed for that my client. And this is server side. I will create it for Facebook conversion tracking, Google Ads conversion tracking, and Google Analytics conversion track, and also Google Ads enhanced conversion. So that's most important for every client website, because you know what, suppose client want to run ads as like Google Ads or Facebook Ads. So Google need enhanced conversion. That means all of user data, like first name, last name, phone number, country code, all everything user data that Google need for match their algorithm, as like they call this enhanced conversion. Also Facebook need this type of conversion data as like user data for their event match quality, as like that. So now I will test you as like that. I will show you how I did for my client, and I will show you why we need server side. So first I will show you something like that. You can see, so there are, we reload that, right? We reload that. There are Google Tag Manager. We can inspect. You can see, so we are using server-side tracking for that. This is the server-side tracking, so we are using for that. Okay, so now I will show you how I work for it, how I tested for it. Okay, so now I will click the preview. Then this is the preview mode here for browser container. Also this is the preview for server, you know, this is the server tagging. And I will show you which server we are using, right? I using step.io server. That's most important for client website. Yeah, so I will show you what I did, right? I using step.io is a tagging server. That's most important for your server track. So if I go for here, then you can see here, you can see I created for, you know, I created fast party tracking. That means server will be deploy our subdomain. That means anybody, any ad blocker, ISO 40 update, or anybody cannot understand we are. So yeah, also one thing is, you can see I using custom loader. That's most important for it. I'm using bot director detection, something like that, user ID, geo header, user info, you know, and open index, bot index. So important for server-side tracking, and we use custom fast party tracking. Okay, so now I will show the preview, and I will purchase one. This is the server container. I just reload that, and we can see this is server container gtm dot, you know, this server container. We can see we are getting the data. You can see this is a Facebook conversion tracking. You can see here, you can see we are sending lots of data. Product ID is ID, mean product ID, product price, you know, product name, all information here. Also for Google Ads, for if I click, you can see we are using here, if I click any add to cart, right? Also if you want to see, you can see here we are using server-side tracking. So you can see they are deduplication, because Facebook need deduplication method, as like a Facebook need two type of data. One is a browser, one is a server, and there that will be deduplication method. Also you can see this is the event ID. Event ID will be identify, that's a deduplication method, because Facebook need two type of data. One is a browser, one is a server. Then they need deduplication method. Okay, so and if I click add to cart, that's fine, the add to cart is fired. Then if I click view card, I have to go for purchase right now. So you will see, yeah, so I will copy the code right now, copy the coupon code. So then I will apply the code, price value is 0, and I will click to continue for next begin checkout. Then we will see that for server container we will get for begin checkout. This is a begin checkout. We can see the Google ad. You can see Google ad value 00 because we use 100% coupon code, right? And we can see the Facebook ad conversion tracking. You can see Facebook ad conversion tracking price value. That's a value. That's it, right? For GA4, if you want GA4, you can see GA4 value. We want to see the value, then we can search the value, something like that. You can see the value is a 00. Okay. So that's an event ID. We are sending the event ID for Facebook, for Google Analytics, for everywhere. So now I will show you something as like that here. So now, I will purchase. So I will do something all of that, testing something like that. Then I will do for hit the button place order. That will be purchase event right now, right? So let's see what happened and what will be that. So we can check it. Okay, so let's see what happened right now. So we can check it. It's a purchase event. We can see the Facebook, they're showing purchase. The purchase is 00, right? Because we are using 100% coupon code. And we can go for here. We can go for service tracking. The purchase. We can check the data value, right? See that, and we'll see all of data, the user data that I told you, right? First name, last name, phone number, country code, all of tracking that are looking for this type of information, and we are sending user that's most important for your user behavior, right? Also value, everything we send it that, then we will check for purchase, it happened. We can check the purchase, it happened, right? This is purchase value. This is the deduplicated. Deduplicated means you can check deduplicated means even was sent and dropped because the deduplication identify even that already has been Facebook deduplication event. And same even ID about over counting the total number of receiving data, because we are sending two type of data. One is a browser, one is a server, and even ID will be calculated. The two data is the same data for the conversion. That is the we are sending country, zip code, all everything that's most important for even match quality. That's all, everything is perfectly and accurately. I hope you understand how I did all of conversion tracking, right? Also you can check using Google Ads. You can see the Google Ads, the value is 0. If you see for remarketing tag that I use for that, for Facebook, Google Ads, all everything. Yeah, I hope you understand how I set up all of everything from a client. That's most important. And if you are a business owner and you have a e-commerce website using e-commerce, Wordpress, Woocommerce, then you have to do server side track. Otherwise, your data will be lots of mismatch, misconnection, whatever. So if you need any type of help, this type of help, please reach out me on the comment description. I will be available on here. Thank you so much for your time. Let's do it.